welcome to episode 3 of Big Kick Energy's Guide to the Euros. If you haven't listened or watched episodes 1 and 2...
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You got to get back there first, babe.
Absolutely.
You don't start at Series 3.
You don't start at Series 3.
And today,
honestly.
we are covering Group C.
Group C.
Denmark. I want you to find the flags this time, Maze.
No, this is why I kept delegating, is I didn't do... Denmark, this one, defo. Yep. This is Denmark.
Then we've got Poland.
Poland. I've not been to Poland. Have we even got Poland, Charlie? This is a trick question, isn't it? Poland. This is where Eurovision comes in handy. Poland, right?
Germany.
Germany is... it's that, but horizontal, basically, isn't it? It's this one. That's Germany. There you are. Going for the clean sweep. Sweden. My favourite flag.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, it's blue and yellow, so it's Leeds United colours.
Sure.
So.
Do you think that's what they were thinking?
Do you know the amount of times I go into like classic football shirts is a great example. I go into classic football shirts quite a lot. I think they've got a shop in Manchester as well now, as London. And I'll see a blue and yellow kit and I'll be like, oh my God, an old Leeds United kit. It's just a Swedish national.
Oh,
it's another ABBA kit. Yes, that's your Group C. Denmark, Poland, Germany, Sweden. Suze, this is harder to group together. Previously, we've given them we just think Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. It's a bit boring. So we made
Group A?
We made Group A, Group Snow, or Group Cold, weren't they?
Yeah, then
Group B was Group
Delish.
Delish because of the foods.
Yeah.
Group C, Denmark, Poland, Germany, Sweden. Cool places to go for a long weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the
mini break vibes.
Yeah, maybe their group name, Group Jet 2. Darling, hold my hand.
Yes.
You have
Alex
to
and
hold my
Jack.
hands, like.
Sorry.
Darling, hold my hand. You have such hot hands. Where have your hands been?
Just on.
Producer Charlie, hold her hand. Darling, hold her hand. Hot.
Oh, yours are clammy.
Well, I've been making all this happen.
Producer. Meow.
Meow.
Right, before we all start a fight now.
Should we get on with it?
So, are we going with Group Jet 2?
Group Jet 2.
Group Jet 2.
Yeah.
Are we going to get sued by Jess Glynn?
Probably not. I don't know. She's across the football now.
Yeah, she's
on
busy.
Gogglebox.
She's doing Gogglebox with Alex Scott, isn't she?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
When are they going to ask us to do that?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, we'd be great on that.
Yeah, wouldn't we?
We'd be great. And you have good snacks.
I do.
You have good snacks.
I'm a bit of a snack.
Yeah. You what?
I'm a bit of a snack.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but okay. Let's start with Denmark. Susie, what do we know about Denmark?
Oh.
Tell us, what do you think? When you hear Denmark, what do you think?
Lego.
Lego? Is Lego from Denmark?
I think of
Oh my God.
this little guy.
You have little... Are they just little individual
Oh, no,
Lego
they're
people?
Yeah, just a little gang.
Are you a
Little gang.
Legoer?
I quite like Lego, yeah.
Are you a Lego lass?
Yeah, I'm a Lego lass. Oh,
That's good.
That is good.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. You're quite nerdy behind the scenes.
No, just Lego, really.
Why do you like Lego?
I think it's quite mindful.
Oh, like meditation.
Oh, like meditation. Why did you sound like that?
Someone's deflecting from their nerdy little hobby.
I like my nerdy little hobby.
Oh.
I would imagine that currently Denmark are getting their blocks in an order, ready to build a great team.
This is absolutely devastating. When I hear Denmark, I just think of Copenhagen and that row of houses that everyone has a picture in front of.
Yeah, that's true.
And they put it on Insta, don't they?
Yeah,
And
sure.
what else?
Sandy Toksvig.
Sandy Toksvig, of course. Sandy Toksvig, Lego, and that group of houses on Instagram.
Perfect.
Perfect.
What more do you need?
Exactly. Do you think she's made the squad?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No. Past her prime. Back in her prime, she would have.
I would have thought so.
The Toksvig, a great centre half. Some Denmark
Oh,
facts.
could you give us some stats?
Of course, the sexy stats. Here we come. They qualified via the groups in July last year. Their captain is Bayern Munich's Pernille Harder, behave, who is also Denmark's all-time top goal scorer with, drumroll please, 78 international career goals.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's too many.
They were runners-up at the 2017 Euros, but they didn't make it out the group stage in the last one. So pretty inconsistent as a team.
Yeah, sure.
They made it to the final 16, brackets, judges' houses,
Yep.
at the 2023 World Cup in Australia, but they were knocked out by the host nation, the Tillies.
The Tillies.
The Tillies went, good day, see you later, mate.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, here's your Lego. Some players you might know, Suze. Everton's sisters, Sarah and Karen Holmgard.
Yep.
Though Sarah gets called up more frequently than Karen. That feels awkward to say, but
Yeah,
it's true.
it's just true.
Sport's a lethal game. Emma Snurl, I think I'm saying these names right. I'm not Danish, so I'm so sorry. Emma Snurl, who played at West Ham between 2022 and 2024. So that's your Danes.
That's your Danes. How are we feeling about the Danes? Do we have a shirt?
No, not yet. I'm
haven't got a
afraid.
shirt yet.
Not yet.
Not got a shirt
Not
yet.
yet. But feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I think, as you say, inconsistent.
Pernille Harder, very good.
Pernille Harder is very good.
Mm-hmm. She used to be at Chelsea.
Yeah, she did. So, as you say, pretty inconsistent. But I guess the fact that they got through the group stages and didn't go to knockout, that's a good sign.
And that's where it depends, is who are you in a group with? Like, you only need to be...
the best of the group.
Or even second
The second best of the group.
Like, so who are we in a group with? Bring us on to the next one.
Okay, Denmark are in a group with Poland.
Poland. I know pretty much nothing about Poland. I've never been. Have you been?
No, I haven't.
It's meant to be really lovely.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like Krakow and Warsaw.
Yeah, it's meant to be amazing.
unreal.
They qualified via the playoffs
Okay.
in December.
Yep.
And this is Poland's first ever time in a major tournament. So this is huge
Welcome.
for Poland. If they have a good run here,
Yeah.
it's going to have an amazing effect on women's football in Poland.
It's very exciting.
So we need to get behind them. We need to get behind them. Now, their captain is Barcelona's Ua Pajor, currently the top female goal scorer in the world.
So pretty good
this
then,
year,
really. That's pretty good,
with
isn't it?
29 goals across all competitions for club and country. Now, like Denmark's Pernille Harder, Ua Pajor is also Poland's all-time leading goal scorer with 68 goals.
Oh, so she's not far behind
No,
Pernille.
not at all.
Okay.
So the West Ham goalie, Kima Zemek, is probably the most familiar player
Yep.
in the squad to us. And I don't know if you remember, we spoke about her last month on the podcast when she took to social media to voice her disappointment around the fact that Poland, unlike pretty much every other nation, weren't getting a new kit design, especially for the Euros.
Yes. Yeah, good on King of Shemek, because you said earlier, like, this is their first major tournament. You need to have a
You've got
kit
their
to
back,
celebrate.
yeah.
You've got all of these ones. Like,
Also, you want to be the companies that sponsor them, because then you can go, we were there
at the
first.
start,
We were part of it.
yes,
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, poor Poland.
Yeah. That's
Well,
disappointing.
I say
but-
poor Poland. It sounds like they've got some very good players.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd buy a shirt to support them, but
Yeah.
I mean, you still can, but it's not
it's not the new
specifically
one.
theirs, which is disappointing. But I think they're looking pretty good.
They are. They're looking very, very good. So Poland looking pretty decent. Denmark looking pretty decent. But then we bring in one of the big dogs, Germany.
Yes. Woof woof.
Woof, woof, indeed. They qualified in June after topping their group. Susie, Germany have won the Euros a record 8 times. No other country even comes close to that, which also does make me feel really, really happy that we were the ones that beat them at the last one. Their last win was in 2013. Of course, they were runners-up to us back in 2022. They won the World Cup in 2003 and 2007. However, it's not all good in Deutschland. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
In Deutschland. Recently, they made a bit of an early shock exit from the 2023 World Cup in Australia, crashing out in the group stages.
Oof, that must have hurt.
Yeah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That was quite a shock, actually, wasn't it? Also, I feel like sometimes they just have bad luck at tournaments. I remember in that.
I think they've had pretty good luck.
No. Sorry, like recently, but like
okay.
at the Euros, do you remember their like top player was Alexandra Popp, and I think she was like tied with Beth Mead and like Ellen. She was up in those ones with like Ellen White of top goal scorers, maybe up for Golden Boot, and then she couldn't play in the final. And I think we can say it maybe in reflection now. We had a great performance, but my God, we weren't half helped by the fact that Alexandra Popp didn't play in that game. And they have started to have a bit more of a return to form since the World Cup. They beat Spain. They beat Spain in the Paris Olympics to claim the bronze medal. Their trophy cabinet's filling up again.
Yes, absolutely. And their captain,
Yeah.
Bayern Munich's Julia Gwynn.
Oh.
So, I mean, Bayern Munich had a good season, haven't they?
They have. There's lots of Bayern players in the squad, but a few WSL fans will know some of these names. Chelsea's Sjoeke Nusken.
Yes.
Defender Rebecca Nark, who's been a brilliant addition to Man City this season. And, of course, goalkeeper Anne-Katrin Berger, who was at Chelsea but has gone over to play at Gotham FC.
Big Berg.
Big Berg.
She is.
Does she okay, that nickname?
No, she hasn't. But
Oh, okay.
have you seen her wingspan?
What?
When she puts her arms out.
Really?
I think she is just absolutely formidable as a goalie.
Is she like an eagle?
Yeah, she really is. I don't know. She's just...
Because she's tall.
She's tall, but her arms
Wow.
are just... I don't... You know...
Could this
they're a
be
good-
Anne-Katrin's final tournament? Potentially.
I don't know. Why are you trying to
Phase them out.
phase out the
Yeah.
women that are over 35?
I know, I've got quite an ageist vibe to this.
Yeah, you
haven't
really
I?
do.
Yeah, sorry.
I would say all in all that Germany seem like they're on a bit of return
Yeah.
to their best.
Of the three we've mentioned so far, Germany feel the most threatening.
I would say so.
But
Well, I would like to start by saying, hello, Sweden. 2 nice shirts.
2 very nice shirts. So this is away, right? This is
Yep.
the away one. What are we calling this colour? Is that teal?
I think it is teal.
I think that is
that's
teal.
teal.
I think that is teal. I do like the home shirt though, the bright yellow with a bit of blue going on. Sweden, they always have a nice kit. Sweden, let me tell you a bit about Sweden. Sue.
Please do.
Sweden qualified via playoffs in December. They've made it out the group stages every time they've participated in the competition. They won it once way back in 1984. But they've been runners-up 3 times and most recently made the semi-finals in 2022. Do you remember this game? Mm-hmm. It was the one where Alessia Russo came out with that filthy back heel, sent them packing.
Aye.
Sorry?
Aye.
Are you okay? What's happening?
That's goodbye in Swedish.
Oh, I thought you were having a funny turn. Honestly, I was like, producer Charlie, call 999.
Now, they also came third in the last 2 World
Which is
Cups.
no in Germany.
What?
999. It is. Come on, we're trying to get a series here. Yes, and please. Yes,
This
and.
happened. Now, they also came
Yeah,
third. They also came third in the last 2 World Cups.
And it's good, but you don't enter a competition to come third, do you?
Well, no, but it's better than coming fourth.
Didn't they? In fact, the last World Cup, the one in Australia, didn't they knock out the USA in that World Cup with that mad
Shootout.
penalty shootout and Lena Hurtig?
Yeah, the one that plays for Arsenal.
Yeah, and she did that goal where it bounced off the crossbar and then straight down, and it was like, was it in or out? Very, very tense. Hopefully they'll be bringing more drama
Oh, yes,
to the
please.
international stage this year. Players to be aware of, Suze?
Go for it.
They've got joint captains. That's nice.
That's
isn't
nice. Everyone
it?
gets a turn.
Like how we're joint captains of this.
Yeah.
So's Charlie.
I think Charlie's the captain.
Oh, are we the squad? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Got demoted very quickly.
Yeah,
there,
God, that
didn't
must
I?
hurt.
No, Charlie's the manager. Charlie, you're the manager, surely.
Yeah, Charlie's the manager.
And kit person. And PR. And agent.
Not physio, though. She won't rub my shoulders.
No, it is weird when you ask people to do that.
Yeah, I know.
They've got joint captains in London City Lionesses Kosovare Aslani and Bayern Munich's Magdalena Eriksson. If that's not a Swedish name, I don't know what is.
No, that's...
Magdalena Eriksson. They've got loads of brilliant players though,
Yes.
in Sweden. We've mentioned Lena Hurtig there, who is departing from Arsenal. But you've also got her teammate Stina Blackstenius.
Yeah, I mean, she must...
Just a little part she played in that Champions League final.
I mean, she must still be on a high A.
She'd be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, she's bringing her
delighted.
A game.
Rosa Kovaci as well. And then you've got Chelsea's Ritin Kanerid, Natalie Bjorn, and the recently departed goalie, Zakira Musovic. I keep saying recently departed, which sort of feels like they've gone to the other side.
Yeah.
She's just pregnant right now, so she's not playing at the Euros.
Yeah, sure.
Tottenham Hotspur's Matilda Vinberg and Amanda Nielden, Man U's Anna Sandberg, and Liverpool's Cornelia Capex. That's a great name.
It's a really good name.
Cornelia. There's not enough Cornelias around. It's
Agreed.
a great name, isn't it? So, with all of those, Suze, what are you thinking?
I would.
Sweden, Poland,
I think
Germany.
for Germany, I think Germany and Sweden look likely.
Yep.
But wouldn't it be a great thing if Poland got through? It's their first Euros. You know, to really get behind that team, what it would do for the women's game in Poland, that'd be really exciting.
Yeah. It'd be
What's
really,
your vibes?
It'd be really, really huge for them. Like us having seen the legacy of what a successful tournament can do. I don't know. I think the inconsistency of Denmark's sort of thrown me a little bit.
Because they could be amazing.
Yeah, and I also think Sweden are constantly underestimated, but they've got the squad to come through there. And I'd like to see the shirts for longer.
For sure.
I think I'll go. I'll root for Sweden and Poland. I think.
Good for you.
I tell you what though, it is the group you'd want to be in, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Germany. Yeah. Oh no, I rescind that immediately. Yeah.
Well, you know what we're going to be talking about next time?
What?
Group D.
Oh!
Finally, we will have the chance to chat about home nations, England and Wales, as well as the Netherlands.
The Netherlands? Yeah.
And France.
Oui, oui.
Now, if you're watching on YouTube, please give us a like and a subscribe. It helps more people find it. And if you're listening, why not pop over to YouTube so that you can see all of these shirts? Because they really are quite special.
If you're a fan of any of these countries,
Yes.
you know, let us not assume that it's just England fans listening to this.
No, get involved.
This is why these tournaments are great, because it's when you start whacking out the old, my granny's mother's sister wants...
It's why you play for the world on
Soccer Aid. Yeah. It's that 0.02% island. It's coming through.
But yeah, if you are enjoying our podcast, tell people who also love football. Get it in your WhatsApp groups with your football team or in your WhatsApp groups about going to the game so that more people can find it. That would be amazing.
Yes.
You can listen to us anywhere. You can also get in touch with us by email on bigkickpod@gmail.com or find us on Instagram at bigkickenergypod.
Bye! Auf Wiedersehen!